going to get Caden for school. Let me flip this guy right here. The car line is always chaotic.
What day is it?
So, what day is it? I don't even
know.
It's sometime in January. No, Copper is almost 3 weeks old now. Starting to get life back in some order, kind of, as much as you can with a newborn, I guess. But you know what I was thinking, actually? Like, thinking about, like, more of the parallels with motherhood and, like, running a business is how so much of the time, like, you think about the idea of, like, keeping your focus on doing one thing at a time. But, like, when you become a mom, there's no way in hell you can do that. Like, you flex your multitasking muscles more than anything. Especially for our roles, you know, when you are running a business, you kind of have to know how to multitask and be a little bit fluid with things. And, like, I'm just totally reminded about how motherhood, especially with a newborn, like, forces you to do that. Like, you are at the mercy and the control of this little human being when they're hungry, when they poop their pants, when they sleep. Like, nothing is, as much as you want to create structure, sometimes that structure just doesn't happen. And you have to know how to be, like, adaptable and fluid. And I'm, like, reminded about that with this little guy.
Drink that coffee, girl.
Chug-a-lug. Hi, babes.
Kaden!
You have a good day?
Yes.
Good. Did you have your test today?
Yes, I did. I think I did pretty good. It wasn't that hard as I thought it was going to be.
That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Your brother missed you. He did a lot of sleeping and pooping today
Yeah.
while you were at school. I think the biggest struggle has been, like, almost like FOMO. It's been, like, a good struggle, though. I think it's like taking some time at home and away from the studio and away from the team has kind of, like, forced me to take a step back, and also I feel forced the team to step into their roles in a way that's stronger. Don't get me wrong, I've been so grateful for the time at home and, like, loving on the newborn and just, like, being in that, like, newborn bliss. But, like, there's so much going on in the studios and, like, with the companies right now that, like, I'm giddy and excited to, like, start easing back into, like, being a part of that mix too.
I mean, I don't have that many skills, but multitasking is number one.
Yes, multitasking.
My name is Nikki, and I'm the COO at the Good Vibe Media. So my job really is to kind of manage everything operations, you know, from our clients to our team and our marketing, and making sure that's all in line with our sales and goals. And really just, you know, helping the business be successful while also growing it. For as long as I can remember, I feel like I really enjoyed video. Like, even as a kid, I used to make these stupid music videos, like, all growing up. I just feel like that was always, like, a thing I was doing. Never knew really that you could make a career out of that. It was 2019, I think. I kind of was, like, ready for something new and just, like, a new challenge. And I was following the Madison, and Carly had done an Instagram takeover on their stories and was, like, talking about her video production company and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, this is cool. So I ended up going to see her page, and I was like spot on exactly what I, like, wanted to be doing is what she was doing. So I was like, this is amazing. I have to meet her. I reached out and I just emailed her and I said, I love your work. I'm super interested in getting into video. Like, can I come shadow you and your team? And we ended up meeting, and ended up me shadowing became me becoming a freelance videographer for the Good Vibe Media. So it's kind of interesting how my role has kind of evolved into all these different things that I've done in my past. But really at the core of it is, like, the passion is around video, and that's what we get to do every day. So it's been really, really special. To describe our team, I'm going to put on the screen a beautiful org chart. Okay, so here it goes. At the top, we have our founder and CEO, Carly. Maybe I'll do this because maybe I'll pop in a photo of her or something exciting. And then underneath is me, which I just described my role. I feel like I'm making reels. Next, we have our amazing group of videographers that do all of the filming and are on set constantly with our clients. And then we have our team of editors. We always say like that's where all the magic happens is in post-production, but they kind of bring all the vision with everything we've gathered for them to life. And last but certainly not least is Miss Kelsey. She is our studio manager and kind of runs the show at the Good Vibe Studios. And that is your org chart breakdown.
So this is actually, I feel like, a really cool story. So I moved to Arizona in October of 21, and when I moved out here, I didn't really have a job, any connections, really any plan. I just kind of went for it. I knew I wanted to come to Arizona. And I was working at Aloe, and there was a videography competition within Aloe's marketing. And so me and the girl created this video. We got third place. I was like super excited about it. My boss at the time was good friends with Carly. Jacqueline reached out to Carly and set up a connection for me and Carly to meet. And ever since then, just one thing led to another, and yeah.
I was searching for internships left and right, and everything that was popping up was either completely out of state, like so far away that was just out of my wheelhouse, or these just like very masculine feeling internship positions for various companies, and nothing felt right. And so I kind of gave up on it. I was like, I'm not gonna find anything, it's fine. I'll just spend this summer kind of experimenting on my own and seeing what I can come up with creatively. And then I got this email. It was just this super like short email saying like, the Good Vibe Media, a woman-owned and operated production company, are looking for interns for the summer. Carly and I spoke, and instantly when we had these discussions and we talked, I felt like this passion radiating through the screen. And it was this like combined passion that we both had for video and for storytelling and for telling stories that mattered and invoking emotions and feelings in people. And so I think a day went by, I got the email from Carly that I was accepted for the internship, and I was so excited.
It's a funny story, but Alyssa and I were actually taking a meditation class together over COVID back in 2021. We were through Zoom, and we were the only two film students, and I had kind of bonded with her over that. So I looked at her Instagram account and saw that she was internshipping for the Good Vibe, and I was like, I love the feminine vibe. I love that it's all females. I love that they're empowering. I want to be part of this. 2 weeks later, I saw that there was actually a post that the Good Vibe was looking for an editor, and I thought, okay, probably not qualified enough because I'm still a student, but we'll give it a shot, see what happens, and I applied, and here I am.
So I think, if I really think back, I'd probably started randomly following the Good Vibe Media on Instagram at one point. But where the connection really happened was through a mutual makeup artist that I knew from other jobs and that also worked with Good Vibe. And I was telling her about how I was doing videography on my own, but really wanted to be in community and learn and grow and stuff like that. And she said, oh my God, you have to meet Carly at the Good Vibe Media. And she put us in touch, long story short, and we just really clicked. I remember Carly and I had our first kind of interview meeting, and you can tell when you just really vibe with someone and the energy just clicks, and I think that really happened. And I went right into a part-time position, both doing video and editing, so.
I found Carly back on Instagram in 2021, I believe it was, and I had just moved here and I was trying to find my community of filmmakers, and I saw Carly and I was like, hey, can I work for you? Can I intern for you? Can I shadow for you? Like anything. And she was so sweet and offered me an internship for the fall of 2021, I believe it was. And yeah, the rest is history from there.
One of the things that makes the Good Vibe Media so special is the team we have and the team that Carly has built. I feel like we're all so different and come from like all different paths and walks of life and have different skill sets and personalities, but I think it's super special because we all kind of just mesh into this really collaborative, cohesive team that we're just all here to support each other with, work things, life things, whatever it may be. So I feel like our company culture is, we obviously work comes first and we get shit done, but we are friends and we are this like little mini family, despite our differences, despite the age gaps, whatever it may be. I think that's what makes our team so special.
Who is Victoria?
Oh, Victoria.
I love Victoria. Like sneaky is like such a good word for her. She's like so quiet, but she is so funny and so sarcastic.
I really look up to her in a lot of ways.
Nikki is so organized, just so goofy.
All over the place.
Nikki is great. She really keeps me on my shit. She is like always on her game, and I feel like that is someone that I need to like keep me on my game.
If I could describe Kylie, it would be caring, compassionate, and uplifting.
She's just like a sweet human that like literally will drop whatever to help with whatever she can.
Crazy.
I would say Brianna is an extremely empathetic and kind human. Like she truly cares about every single person, and she's super fun too.
I feel like it's so fun and easy to be creative together.
Fucking Brianna, dude. Sorry. That girl. I live to rile her up. I don't know what it is. I think it's because she's just so sassy.
I don't even really know how to describe our dynamic other than we just give each other shit all the time, and the sass is unbelievable. And I think she's even told me, whenever I just see her face, I just like want to start shit. And what do I do with that? I just roll with it, give it back.
Kelsey is a little spicy, and she just keeps things fun. Alyssa.
Overwhelmed.
She's really funny, she's really smart, really talented.
Lively.
What does maternity leave mean when you have a business that you love so much? It doesn't really exist. We joke about it a lot that like it is hard for me to take a step back, but like in my eyes and my perspective, I feel like I was able to take a step back, and what made me so proud and so grateful was being able to do that and have like full trust and faith in knowing that the team has everything completely under control. I even had a moment this morning where one of our clients, just complimented the team and like just admired the team so much and made it a point to like tell me how amazing the team was. And I can't even count how many messages like that I got over the last month and a half. So it just makes me feel really, really proud that, we have the team that we do, and that I was able to like have Copper, have my baby, and like have faith that, the building isn't burnt down.
January and February have been like such a good start to the year for both media and studios. I feel like everyone's really gaining a lot of confidence in their role within the team. Like again, like our workflows and systems are just getting better and better. And we worked with some awesome clients the last few months, which is so great when you kick off the new year with some, badass people. But we did a whole online course production for Dazzle Dry. Phoenix just hosted the Super Bowl and Waste Management Open, and that was a crazy week. Serving all of our members, our brand members, making sure that they feel good going into the new year, investing in, video production with us. And then of course everything happening at the studio, and it's been so awesome working with Kelsey and really seeing her like thrive in this position, especially because it was a new position. We obviously hadn't had a studio manager before. So that's been really, really cool to kind of see her really own that.
January and February of 2023 have been crazy. And I feel like we kind of manifested that. I feel like we knew that the new year was just gonna be insane. and I knew it was gonna happen when Carly was having Hopper. And I feel like that's how it always goes, you know, like you're planning for such big things while other hectic things are going on. And so I feel like January was such a big month for us. We had 2 studio sessions that both sold out. Just having all of these people come into the studio in January just to expose us for the new year has already made a lot of waves. And then February, we've been booked every day almost with different recordings, filming, shoots. It's been really great to see. It's been busy. We're making a lot of updates. So I feel like I don't even know if I've like breathed in February. I feel like we've blinked and it's over. It's been so fast.
There are so many blessings that come with having a baby, but I feel like on the business side of things, one of the biggest blessings was like this little guy really forced me to take a step back and to really lean on the team to take control with everything going on at work. And I'm so grateful that I was able to do that. And I really feel like coming back into work, I'm kind of stepping into a different role in a way, because I've seen over the last like 6 to 8 weeks how incredible the team is working without me even being there, totally out of the picture. It's allowing me a little bit more space to think about like other big picture things. How can we grow the company? Where are some areas that we can work on to better serve our team and better serve our clients? So it's really exciting, and I just cannot like express my gratitude enough and like excitement enough for the team that we have and where it's gonna take us this next year and beyond.
Yeah, okay, March. It's gonna be good.